And for now, we're going to be moving on to our third match of this stream block. It's going to be teams Hong Kong and Team Chile. Hong Kong, a team that I am very interested in seeing personally this tournament. They were very strong in the qualifiers, coming second overall through the qualifying stage. So we'll get to see them maybe exert their will a little bit over the lower seeded Chile here. It is going to be our 2 versus 31 matchup. Really just barely sneaking into the bracket. Hong Kong, one of those kind of pre-tournament favorites, I would say. Definitely a roster that you look at and you go, dang, these guys are pretty good at the circle picking stuff. Bobby is, as you can see, just getting set up now. It's time to get our stream set up here for the next match. This is going to end up being the last match of this block 3. So on the left-hand side here, Team Hong Kong, captained by Nakano Itsuki, the artist formerly known as Star Sticks. Roster A21, Chaoslitz, Dragbit2, Hello Tom, Lol225, Minecraft 570, Muji, and Saku. I don't know what more needs to be said about that roster. They're so freaking strong. You know, Hong Kong has historically always kind of been known as this country that is really very strong tournament players, sometimes referred to as D-rankers, always referred to as D-rankers, really. I mean, A21 has like 700, I think he might have like an unranked, like an 800 on a private server. Like, dude's ridiculous, and he's ranked like 1K. Obviously, Hello Tom Wall, one of the players who I think was not well known and then kind of burst onto the scene, and is just a ridiculously high skill cap player as well. Of course, Chaoslitz has been around the tournament scene for several years now as one of the best known 4-digit tournament players, so you've got a lot of strength on that Hong Kong roster. Chile, meanwhile, maybe a bit overmatched here in this one. You've got the Dacox. Why is his name spelled with a Q? How am I supposed to know how to pronounce that? The Dacox? I don't know. By Julie, Hinamichi, Hiromu, No37, Pancho, Hintote, and Raimelima. God, what are these names? How do I pronounce these names? Please teach me how to pronounce these names. I don't know. Oh my god. At somebody, please. Alright, so we're gonna go with the Dakhawks and Rumelama, I guess. I think that's everything I need to know how to pronounce the team. Just those couple of team names. We're gonna get into the warm-ups here. Go back to OWC 2018 Bad Elixir Grand Finals Nomad 2. Oh, sooner or later we'll get started here with our first warm-up, I guess. There we go. Fortunately, this one... not a lot to talk about here, you know? Hong Kong's really good. Chile is not super good, I don't think, fortunately. I'm expecting a pretty one-sided affair here. Hong Kong plays anything like they're capable of playing. Well, because I would like to go get something to eat because I did not have breakfast this morning. Yeah, commentator complains about being hungry. Okay, listen. Hey man, good morning. It's actually noon, so it is technically the afternoon now, but it still feels like morning. I don't know. I don't know that I see a world where Chile really is like competitive with Hong Kong in any way, shape, or form. But that's, I suppose, what kind of happens in a lot of these matchups in the round of 32. Like, one of the teams is just always in like the top 8 seeds matches, or maybe 4. They're just really one-sided most of the time, especially with qualifiers where you actually kind of get fair seeding. Also, Hella Tomwall? Anybody? Hella Tomwall? Midnight. This isn't really that late. I'm pretty sure most of them are pretty comfortable with this time. I mean, they like kind of requested this time. I spoke to Caslets and Starsticks before scheduling it. I was like, you know, this is gonna be, I forget, this is either noon or 1 p.m. for Chile, and midnight for Hong Kong. So it's really like not that bad, because they preferred, like, Caslets was really insistent about playing a late match instead of playing like BUTC or something where it would be 11 a.m. for them, but it would be, you know, evening for Chile. Alright, what the fuck is Hella Tomwall doing right now, by the way? What the f- okay. Alright. Don't FC it. You motherfucker. Jesus. What is Hella Tomwall even? Like, what actually is he? I don't think he's a human being. That's not okay. That's just not okay. This is gonna be interesting. So, we're getting the reverse mid lane matchup. Wait, this is not, that is not what this is. Okay, there we go. We're going Caps Oriana versus Nemesis Akali after having Caps Akali versus Nemesis Oriana. That's fascinating. Honestly, like, I'm pretty sure me casting a League of Legends game that you can't even see might end up being more interesting than this match. And, like, I'm really sorry about that because I feel bad for, like, the low-seeded teams that have to come in and get just kind of wiped out by the top seeds, but it is what it is, you know. There's a big skill delta between a team like Hong Kong and a team like a Chile. Also, yeah, why did IGN not play in this tournament? I feel like that would have really helped out. D2's gonna get blue side again. Interesting. I don't know what side selection is for this match, but I'm gonna stick with the perk Senna. Not see bans. I don't know. There were 80 carry bans. Maybe we saw like a Caitlyn ban, probably an Ash ban. I feel like Senna just, I don't know if it, does that fit Lane Kingdom? Like perks Lane Kingdom style? Huh. I haven't really watched LEC this season, so I don't know how they've been doing over the course of the year. Well, that's interesting. Somebody pointed out in the actual tournament server, Uruguay banned Hidden 3, Nomad 6, lost. Australia banned Hidden 3, Nomad 6, lost. Ukraine banned Hidden 3, Nomad 6, lost. Germany banned Hidden 3, Nomad 6, lost. Slovakia banned Hidden 3, Nomad 6, lost. So there have been 7 matches. In 5 of them, one of the teams banned Nomad 6, Hidden 3, and in all 5 of those matches, that team lost. That's fascinating, actually. Like, I think it says something about the type of teams that ban Nomad 3, Hidden 6 type maps, where that's typically going to be the lower skill cap team that bans the reading picks. Usually the top teams are able to play those very well. You don't see a lot of top teams who are really that bad at both hidden or both reading picks in the pool, low AR gimmicky type of stuff. But that's really an interesting thing to know. 5 teams have banned those 2 maps and all 5 of them have lost. Yo guys, I heard you liked aim maps, so put an aim map in the warm-up. I actually didn't know that there was like a long version of this. Oh, this is gonna get ranked like any day now, huh? Oh my god, this is 6.86 stars. This is gonna be so much PP. Okay, it's actually not that much PP. The second diff, 6.5 stars, 1194 PP DTSS. Let's go. Any diff spread? Any diff spread? Alright. That was a map. Warm-up's now done. We will get into our ban phase. Fnatic finds first blood onto Bwipo. Assist from self-made Lilia. Not the way Yankos wanted to start off the game on X-Flash. Is that the tech? X-Flash set the tech in jungle? Must be the tech. Hong Kong won the roll. They are going to select first ban, second pick here. And with that first ban, they are going to promptly get rid of double time number 3 hot right now. Let's see if Chile becomes another team to fall victim to the classic blunder. Hidden 3 Nomad 6 bans. Oh my god, it's gonna happen. Holy crap, the instant Hidden 3 ban. Dude, if this happens... like, Chile was always gonna lose this match, so it doesn't matter what they pick or ban, I don't think. Like, no offense to them, obviously, but Hong Kong's just really good. If they ban Hidden 3 and Nomad 6, dude, I'm just gonna laugh. Because it's like actually just a prophecy. It is foretold. If you ban Hidden 3 Nomad 6, you simply lose. Hong Kong gonna double ban, double time. It's gonna be Ruri Air, the second ban. That's kind of the speedy, more burst heavy. It's Air 10.3 DT pick. Chile now second ban. Will it be Sardine? I am prepared for this ban to be Sardine. I am expecting this ban to be Sardine. I will be surprised if this ban isn't Sardine. But I suppose there is always the chance that it could be something other than Sardine. We will find out shortly here. I don't know what he's saying no about. What is this dude going on about? What is he saying? Anybody know what Hinamichi is saying? Because I don't know what's going on. And there it is, the Nomad 6 ban happens. Holy crap, well, Chile loses, GG. We don't even need to play the match now. God, dude, they actually did it. Tamla with the ... That's technically fine though. I mean, the current score is Hong Kong 0-0 Chile. The next pick is indeed Chile. So, I mean, it is fine. First pick will be Chile. And it's going to be Nomad 5 as the first pick coming out from Team Chile. Which is interesting. I mean, I think, as we said, it's arguably the easiest map. Arguably the easiest map in the pool. But I don't know if this is the type of thing I would pick against a team like Hong Kong. I really don't. It's going to be Wonder engaging onto Boop on the top lane, but he sees Hylissang coming out of the brush to try and gank him in the top lane, and he does have to flash away. That is the flash gone from the Jace. Whippo already with the kill advantage, but he is down 20 CS, so Wonder pretty even in this lane, but he is now flashless. Yankos is going to come up and maybe look for the return gank. Potentially run into the river ward. No, he's going to run through lane, but he's going to be spotted out. A very sneaky, smart ward there from Hylissang. Into the lane, will spot out Yankos. He will not be able to make this gank happen. And he will simply just run out of the lane. Meet up with Caps. Head back towards mid. Reckless opening up onto Perks with the Jhin ulti. It's 2 shots. Perks down to about a 200 HP. Will be forced to recall. Reckless up by a few CS after being down early. This Jhin versus Senna matchup. Pretty volatile. Alright. Into the match we go. Oh, somebody's loading. I don't know who loading is. I'm sorry. Caslets was loading. Caslets is no longer loading. Sorry for the trouble there, but we are going to get into things. Gonna be Caslets, Muji, M21, and Saku against Hinamichi, the Dacox, Julie, and Pintote. First pick here from Chile. Trying to get things started off on the right foot. Very tricky business against a team like Hong Kong. But nice thing about Osu, you know, you're not really playing directly against the other team. You're just playing against the map. Hinamichi will find the early slider break for Chile, so that is going to be the lead for Hong Kong in the early stages here. And this is a Caslets SS map if ever I've seen one. Dacox going to find a break for Chile as well, so we're not even a third of the way in. They're already down 2 of their FCs. Saku does find a break for Hong Kong, but they do still have 2 SSs on the board. And Pinto now breaking means that only Julie is left with an FC for Chile. This is going the wrong direction quickly. Caslets still on the SS, Muji still with the FC as well as 821. So they're recovering their combo. Those were very early breaks, but they're going to be down in combo still. They're going to be down in accuracy. And it's going to be Hong Kong taking a pretty solid early lead, over 170,000 points already. Dacox breaking again. And I genuinely think that this is just a Caslets map. Like, he's really good. I miss seeing Caslets play in tournaments, honestly. I feel like he's really cut back on his tournament participation. Damn. Always a player you enjoy watching, and it is already... Well, yeah. 300,000 point lead. Only halfway through. Triple FC from Hong Kong, SS still on Caslets, Muji, and A21 backing him up with FCs of their own. Saku has recovered with very strong accuracy, just the one miss. Dacox and Pinto not having the greatest of time, but both recovering some combo. Julie's still on the FC, but 97% accuracy, so about 70,000 or so points behind those higher AC FCs from Hong Kong. And, this is just gonna be Hong Kong. Like, they're gonna win this by a lot. Into the last section of the map we go. Caslets still on the SS. Julie still on the FC for Chile. A lot of combo backing him up, but, Hong Kong just too far in the lead with the triple FC and the big combo on Saku. Julie with the break near the end on that space stream. Caslets does finally drop a 100. I'd be a little bit unhappy about that. He wanted the SS. Dropped a couple slider ends at the end here, so Not gonna be quite as perfect as he would have liked. Muji gonna lose his FC, so it's just gonna be Caslets and A21 looking for the FCs here for Hong Kong. A21 might actually end up top scoring this because of where those 100s were from Caslets. 3.6 million points, 800,000 margin of victory here for Hong Kong. Three 100s from Caslets, 2 of them slider ends. Actually, maybe all 3. 21. I don't know if this skin doesn't have the perfect, ranking perfect element. 2 S ranks from Chile on Dacox and Pintote, but neither of them all that close to see. With the missed 200 combo from the end along. But Hong Kong was just too strong on that one, really. The outcome never in doubt, and that's the early break point and the ones for the HK side. We'll see what the first map pick for Hong Kong ends up being. I don't really know. So we know one number 4. We're gonna go from no one number 5 to no one number 4. Why are the first 2 picks like 2 of the longest maps in the pool after everything had been so short in the previous match? Now we're picking long maps. Nanahoshi Kangen Gakudan's Andromeda, so this is the very consistent difficulty 5.61 star alt pick in this pool. That'll be the first selection for the Hong Kong side. All right, it's gonna be Caslets, Muji, A21, and Saku. So Hong Kong keeping the same roster here. Really with Hinamichi, Dacox, Julie, and Raimelama. And I think somebody is not connected, so I don't know if we're gonna be getting. Oh, maybe not. I'm not sure what's going on. Tournament client? I'm not sure. Hello, team, Osu, video game. Hello. Do I panic twice? Do I panic twice, or do I wait? Maybe I just wait. I think we're just waiting. All right, we're good. We're good. Go. Oh, Caslets hitting the early 100s. Okay, well, his Zach is already going to be worse than on the last map, no matter what. That's unlucky. So, just a difference of Raimelama coming in for Pintote. Dacox and Julie both finding some early breaks here on the Chilean side. This might just be a repeat of Russia versus Slovakia on this map, where it was just a huge early lead, and then they kind of just maintained it the entire map because what else was going to happen? Hey, nobody misread that slider that time. It goes the other way than you'd expect it to, man. Muji gonna be the first to break for Hong Kong, but it was immediately followed by a break from the Dacox, and Melima had broken just before that as well. So does Hinamichi the only FC for Chile? Julie with a decent combo behind him, but Caslet's A21 and Saku all holding on to the FCs here for the Hong Kong side. And it's gonna be a lead, though not as big a one as it could have been. Caslet's finding a break as well, so 2 FCs against 1 FC and a pretty solid combo. Dacox continuing to have some trouble with this pick, unfortunately. And just past a third of the way through, it's about a 200,000 point lead here for Hong Kong. Once again, feeling pretty calm, collected, and comfortable with this pick. Safe in the knowledge that they are simply better than their opponents. They can rely on that skill cap. Hinamichi with a break. That was one of those big combos for Chile. It is now just Julie. That's the only FC, in fact, for Chile. Into the second ki we will go. It is Julie with about a 900 combo, Melima with a 400 combo, but meanwhile, Hong Kong, FC's on Castle's A21 and Saku, Muji with about a 500 combo behind them. And this is going to be, it looks like a repeat of the Russia versus Slovakia experience on this pick, where Hong Kong is just going to take a huge lead, and they will run with it, and it'll be pretty much over already. I mean, 600,000 point lead. Muji struggling just a little bit, a couple 100,000 points behind the rest, not having the greatest of time on this pick, but fortunately for him, it just doesn't matter because Chile is having just as bad of a time as Dacox and Melima continue to have some problems here. That looked like a real break from Castlets. That is a bit surprising. But A21 and Saku, interestingly, in the same slots as I believe it was, what, maybe DJ Evan and Trigger from Russia? Those bottom 2 slots on the left-hand side of the screen, providing the FCs on this pick. Julie still with a very strong combo, doing what they can for Chile, but teammates not quite up to the task, unfortunately, of competing against Hong Kong on this pick, and Melima finds yet another break. So this one's gonna be just a question of whether it ends up being over a 1,000,000 point victory, and by how much if so. Muji just not having a good time here for Hong Kong. That's very surprising that anybody on that roster would have a rough time with this pick, but like I said, really not going to end up making much of a difference. A21 and Saku, just those FCs, very comfortable. Julie with a very strong combo here for Chile, really acquitting themselves well, but it does end up being a 1,000,000 point victory in the end for Hong Kong. Very strong. Muji saying, well, thanks, team. Yeah, not the greatest score from them, but just doesn't make a difference. Julie with the S rank, but Dacox B rank 92 AC. Melima with 4 misses, so not the greatest pick there for Chile, and Hong Kong very comfortably into the 2-0 lead. And it's going to be Fremont 2 as the second pick to come out here from Chile. That's surprising. I don't think that's something I would have expected from that team in this matchup. So that is, of course, going to be Nuclear Fusion. That's the AR8 CS5 against Hong Kong. Well, Hong Kong has a lot of raw skill. I don't know if I'd think of them as like a gimmick team, so I mean, maybe it's okay. I don't think there's anything that Chile can pick that's going to be super great regardless, so maybe it's just seeing how this goes, but I don't know. I question that a little bit. We wait for players to come in and ready up. Find out about what mods will be seeing. All that sort of thing. We're gonna see Minecraft 570 here from Hong Kong for the first time, as well as Dragbit 2. Castlets and Saku gonna stay in. Chile gonna have Hinamichi, the Dakhawks, Pintote, and Raimelama. And let's see what we get here. It's going to be Castlet's Hard Rock, Saku Hidden, Dragbit 2, and Minecraft 570 No Mod. Interesting. On the side of Chile, we'll have the Dakhawks, Hidden Hard Rock, and Raimelama with Hidden Only, with Hinamichi and Pintote running the non-modification. See how the intro goes here for these teams. Last time around, a lot of players had some trouble with this first part of this map. I'm a little surprised to see Castlet's on Hard Rock. I kind of thought he'd be a No Mod player on this, but Hong Kong has such a well-rounded roster that I guess they had their choice here. Early break from Dakhawks, Hidden Hard Rock, FC gone now for Chile. But the intro going a little better for these teams than it did last time we saw this, and Castlet's in fact still the Hard Rock FC SS intact. Minecraft 570 with the ARA No Mod SS still going through that first part of the map. I mean, it's not even 200 combo in, but that was still kind of cool to see. And no, I don't know why the hit sounds are so loud for this map. Didn't turn them up. But Castlet's still in the SS as well as Minecraft 570. Cool stuff from Hong Kong as Dakhawks finds another break for Chile, as well as Pinto having found a break just a little bit ago. So already going to be about 100,000 point lead here for Hong Kong. Dakhawks missing once again as well as Pinto. Hinamichi and Raimelama going to do what they can here for Team Chile, but Hong Kong going to take a pretty sizable lead, already over 100,000 points, and this one again quite long. I mean, it's a 4-minute long map yet again, so to have it already be 100,000 points this early on, a little scary. Hong Kong's still with 2 SSs, man. I mean, I don't know, that's pretty cool. Dragbit 2 looking good as well, and Saku having recovered quite well from the early break. Hidden on this is, of course, the hardest mod that we see here. I guess, I mean, Flashlight would be harder or something, but you know what I'm saying. Dakhawks with another break, typing Troller or something? I'm not sure exactly. Pintote. Combo somewhat lacking as well. Hinamichi and Raimelama are doing everything they can here, acquitting themselves well in this pick, but Hong Kong's onslaught is very strong so far. Will be Saku finding another break. He is the only one to have missed, and he has now missed twice on the Hong Kong side. But really, it just doesn't matter all that much because Dakhawks and Pintote are so far behind. Castlet's no longer with the SS intact, unfortunately. Does still have the FC, though. That's what's more important. Minecraft 570 does still have his SS alive. What's even more impressive is keeping the ACK up as high as it is for these players through these doubles and streams. Like, that's just tricky. Oh, Raimelima, goodbye. You hate to see it. He just misread that stream and fell off, and he was gone. Air 8 hidden is brutal in that sort of way. This one's gonna be Hong Kong pretty solidly. Almost 500,000 points. They are looking quite strong in this match so far through the first just about 3 maps here. And, well, it just remains to be seen if Hong Kong will get this triple FC, because it's pretty much over, and if some Minecraft 570 will get the SS. Oh, he breaks! No! It's a 1-miss 150. Right at the end, in the last 20 combo. Caslets and Dragbit with exactly the same accuracy, which is interesting because Caslets had 4 50s, no hundreds. Dragbit had 5 hundreds, no 50s. That's fascinating, actually. Inamichi with the FC for Chile, but not nearly enough. Hong Kong takes the 3-0 lead. D-Ranker 570, going big. And it's going to be double time number 4 as the next pick here from Hong Kong. Which I think would be more appropriate as like the last pick of a match, rather than your second pick of the match. I think it would be pretty funny. It takes time to say goodbye while they're up match point and then wins it. Anybody that savage to do that? Time to say goodbye, match point pick? That's pretty rude, I would think. I think we are good to go here. 54 has Nakano, ATP, Helitumble, 225, A21, and Saku taking on Hinamichi, the Dakhaks, Julie, and Raimelima. Hong Kong looking for the 4-0 lead on our very high BPM double time number 4 pick. Time to say goodbye is 375. Technically it's a variable of the BPM, it's 78 to 375, but I think it averages out to 375 somehow or other. I'm not really sure how this pick works. But it's just an alt DT pick basically. But It's like a nearly 200 BPM alt DT pick. A little higher than most alt you'd see, where it's, you know, 150 or 160. And it's going pretty well for Hong Kong here, as we see the early breaks from Julie and from Hinamichi. Meanwhile, Hong Kong with all 4 FCs intact. This match is just picking all the long maps on it. I mean, I guess it's only 2 minutes 11 seconds. This feels long? I'm not sure. We have a break from Saku, the first to miss for Hong Kong, as well as A21 missing. Excuse me, A21 is first to miss, followed by Saku. Actually, combo advantage to Chile. Oh, wow. Okay, so that was Nakanuitsuki, A21, Hinamichi, Julie, and Raimelima all breaking together. Is now Helatam Lal against the Dacox. The only combo is still intact. Saku at about 240 is going to try to back up and basically be the difference maker here. Oh, but down goes Hello Tomwall. There goes his full combo. That's actually very important. Dacox still has an FC intact for Chile, and he'll be able to bring this score gap back on his own. This is Chile in the lead in terms of combo, and if they can hold some combo through this slow section here, they're going to bring this lead back. They're going to take the lead for the first time in this entire match. Chile goes into the front. All the ways to get your first point in this match. Do you think a break point is it? Oh, maybe not. There goes Dacox, there goes Hinamichi. Right back over to Hong Kong as Saku has a decent combo. A21 Nakanuitsuki backing him up as Julie goes down as well. Right middle of the only combo now left for Chile. We had that faint hope for a moment there for Team Chile. We did, we really did. But Hong Kong closing that door right shut in their faces as they hold on to their combos while Chile breaks several times in the last quarter of the map. And the victory goes to Team Hong Kong. But, I mean, I don't know how that ended up being a 400,000 point discrepancy between the teams because it was very, very close. But unfortunately, the victory here will go to Hong Kong, and that is a 4-0 lead now. 2 breakpoints and 2 consolidated breakpoints at that.
There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that will cross and there's no return, there's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn.
And it's going to be another free mod here from Chile. As their third pick, we are going to see free mod number 3, Nagisa no Kawakuma Lovely Radio. The extreme difficulty, we've seen this before, you know what to expect. It's got some aim, it's got some streams. 5.71 stars, no mod, 6.16 stars, hard rock, 1 minute and 45 seconds. So again, very short pick. Requires you to have some aim, requires you to have a little bit of stream ability. It's, you know, kind of that older style aim, so the pattern's a little bit uncomfortable for maybe more modern focused players. Most of the tournament community are going to be familiar with this map, this type of mapping, and it's going to be something that they can play probably pretty well. As before, hard rock and hidden will be the likely 2 mods, maybe hidden, hard rock, and hidden. Get loading again, that's going to be Castles again, I'm pretty sure. Crush that client and hopefully get that fixed. Castles is loading, I don't know. It's always like a particular player and it doesn't get fixed until the match is like over. So, we'll see what the mods end up being in a couple minutes here once everybody gets in and gets set up when we get into the map. Probably another Castles hard rock, if I had to guess. I don't know. And we're gonna get in now. Map number 5 of this match. You see again Castle's Hard Rock, Saku Hidden, Muji, and Dragbit 2 on Nomad for Hong Kong. On the side of Chile, you're gonna see Hard Rock on Julie, Hidden on Raimelama, Pinto and Hinamichi on Nomad. A couple of early breaks. Just one early break, actually, excuse me, from Julie. Saku gonna find a break as well as Raimelama, so the hidden player's rating misses. Muji gonna break for Hong Kong, as well as Pinto for Chile, so it is now 1 FC on Hinamichi, 2 FCs on Castlets, and Dragbit 2. Nearly an FC on Julie, just a very early break on them. There goes Raimelama. There's another break for Chile. This one's very short, as we said, under 2 minutes. It's always bad to break pretty much anywhere on a map like this. The score's staying relatively close, honestly, for the time being, with those breaks coming out from Saku and from Muji. With Julie having some trouble. Gonna help out the Hong Kong cause. Hinamichi's got to hold on to that Nomad FC. That's gonna be all they have left to hope for. Castlets and Dragbit holding on to the FCs here for Hong Kong. About 2/3 of the way through already. A little bit of Bancho lag here. Hopefully that'll sort itself out so we can see the end of the map. Right. Oh, I hope Castlets didn't DC. He had 500k already. I'm not sure if that was maybe a DC. This might get interesting here. If that was actually a DC, this could be interesting, like Hong Kong genuinely 3v4ing here. They can actually win 3v4, but it's difficult. Oh man, Raimelama broke again as well as Pinto. Wow. Okay, well, even if this wasn't a 3v4, Hong Kong won the point. Take a look here. Getting a show more at the bottom. Map end. I don't know if the map ended. It hasn't ended in the... Oh, it did. Okay, Castlet's FC'd. Good job, Castlet. He top scored. Good job, tournament client. You suck dick. Castlet's actually just FC'd with 99.34. Like, he had the best score in the lobby. All of Hong Kong actually had really good accuracy. Lowest stack 99.31, and that was an FC on Dragbit 2. 804k final margin on that pick. Jeez. And 5-0 match point. Hong Kong looking to close this thing out. Set up a... match with Taiwan in round 16. All you need to do is win one more pick. What will be the last pick, potentially, of this match? That is the question. Please something so that I can stop listening to this match. Okay, it is going to be Nomad 2. I feel like we've seen a fair bit of Nomad 2 today. Monologic. Also, didn't we see Fremont 3 into Nomad 2 last match as well? How did that keep happening? Still a pretty short one, just a minute and 58 seconds long. And the GLHF's coming out, so it looks like we should be able to get underway here with what could be our last map of this match. Castlet's Minecraft 570, Hellatomol 225, and Saku against Hiromu the Dackhawks, Julie, and Pintote. I think we were waiting on Pintote to ready up. He may have done so from the GLHF that is now in the chat. Nope, just kidding, we're waiting. I'm not sure what we're waiting on. I don't know if we're waiting or not. We're no longer waiting. MP start command came out. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what's going on. I can't do anything because I'm not in IRC in the lobby. I think somebody said wait. I don't know what's going on. Pinto doesn't have the right map on the screen. Hello, tournament client. Are we playing? Okay, I guess we're playing. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but I guess it's fine because nobody's just like AFK, so whatever. See if anybody breaks on those buzz sliders or kick sliders. I mean, I don't know why I keep doing that today. We'll see if anybody breaks on those kick sliders that people seem to keep breaking on. You did see the early break from the Dackhawks. Nobody this time. Or on this first couple of weird little streams. Let's see. We're making it through okay here this time. Usually I've seen a break by this point from somebody in that section. Time around, that's good. It's going to be Hong Kong lead based on the Dackhawks' early break and Hiromu breaking as well. The surprise of no one, Castlet's maintaining the SS for now. And Hong Kong going to take a pretty sizable lead. This one looking like a match that they're going to close out here with no real issue. 300k lead already, almost 400k in fact. Will we see a four-way? Not that I necessarily 100% expect it, but I just like to see a four-way on something. Good break from the Dackhawks. Was Pinto just before and once again. So Julie, once again, the only combo for Chile. Julie really, well, breaking. I was gonna say doing well today, but Hiromu, Dackhawks, Minecraft all missing. Saku as well near the ending here. It's gonna be just Castlets and Peloton Wall, but at this point it is just the walk down victory lane here for Hong Kong. It's gonna be a 1,000,000-point victory on this pick. It's gonna be a 6-0 victory in the match, and they are gonna be moving on to the round of 16. Where they will face Taiwan after a very one-sided absolute demolition of Chile. Hong Kong living up to expectations here today with that win. Being very, very good. You know who else looked good was Team Taiwan. So I think that is going to set up a cool matchup in the round of 16 next week. That'll be one to watch out for. Well played to both these teams. Chile doing what they could, but just not able to live up to the skill level of Hong Kong, unfortunately, who are, of course, one of the favorites to win this whole thing. Well done, the Hong Kong squad. See them both again next week in the round of 16 losers bracket round 1, respectively. That is going to do it for this stream session. We've got 3 matches done and dusted, as they say. We had Taiwan over Germany 6-2, Russia over Slovakia 6-1, and Hong Kong over Chile 6-0. The Hidden 3 Nomad 6 double ban curse continuing onward. 6 times the team has banned both of those. 6 times that team has lost. Maybe those lower seeded teams should think about banning something different. I'm not sure. We will possibly be back in about an hour for Netherlands versus Spain. That one's kind of going to be a judgment call last second there. If not, we'll see you guys. If we don't come back at 18 UTC, we'll see you guys tomorrow. If we do come back at 18 UTC, we'll see you guys in an hour. Thank you for watching. I've been this one guy. GG, well played, everyone. Congratulations to the winners. And we will see you guys all later on. Bye-bye.